Hey guys, it's Ep53 and welcome back to episode 53 of my Leeds United career. Now today we've got a really big game against Aston Villa, and basically what I've been doing in the last few episodes is we've been losing quite a few matches, which isn't too good. We've been dropping points anyway. We've not lost loads of matches, but we have certainly been dropping points, which has left us in quite a poor position really, 14th. But actually I didn't realise we're doing a little bit better than I thought because everyone else is also doing rubbish. We're 9 games in for most teams, and you can see Arsenal, who are top, have lost 2 games already from 9 matches. So if we win this game in hand, we actually go all the way up to around 6th place if we beat Aston Villa, who are 18th. So really this is a winnable game, and we'll go shooting back up the league again, which would be absolutely fantastic, obviously. So hopefully we can do that. Otherwise, we'll probably just remain 14th, if not go down a little bit. So this is a huge game for us against Villa. We will be playing the match. We can't rely on simming the game. And this team I'm going to be playing with. It's my starting 11, pretty much everyone you would expect here. Barahino starts with Lewis, Cook and Bridcut. Everyone else you can pretty much see. And yeah, let's get on with things against Aston Villa. But before I do, if we could go hit 25 likes on this video, it'd be really appreciated. Also, don't forget to go subscribe as well if you haven't already. And let's get right into things. Hopefully get ourselves a good win against Aston Villa. Hopefully we can start this game by getting ourselves a win. I've changed our tactical approach. It's now high pressure. I don't actually have one usually for this career mode. I'm on the Leicester City career mode. I play a counter-attacking, but now I'm going to play high pressure with Leeds anyway, just in the hope that we can win back the ball a bit, because it is tough on world class to win back the ball. So that is going to be the aim on high pressure. Hopefully we're going to have a few more. For those of you who don't remember, we have sold 2 of our players to Aston Villa. We've got Byram, and in fact 3 by the looks of it, Buckley also. But Byram has been sold. It doesn't appear to be starting in this game, but we have sold Buckley, Byram and Charlie Taylor to Aston Villa, so there's quite a few of them that have gone there, and we can hopefully beat them. They're pretty much turning it into our rivals now. We've sold them that many players, that it's the old team that we had virtually. I'm hoping we can get ourselves a good win here against them. As you can see, Charlie Taylor just cutting that one out nicely. Yaya waiting for the run of Lewis Cook, and again he's overhit that one, Yaya Toure. I've been a bit disappointed with him since he's joined the club. He hasn't really brought as much quality as I was hoping. He has certainly been a bit leggy in midfield, rather like his performance this year for Man City. I think it's been announced by his agent that he's also leaving Man City at the end of the season. Yaya's won it back here. This is the first real thing he's done that's good. And that is just what I mean. He's not been good enough in those sort of situations, getting us up the pitch. He's really struggled to do anything in this game for us, which is a bit disappointing. As a team, we haven't been good enough. It's not just Yaya, but it certainly has been one of the worst players on the pitch so far. Oh, Gray's won it back brilliantly here. Gray's still going to go, has a shot to get saved. Munyaya, he's there, and what a goal that is. And it has been scored by Munyaya. There's only 4 minutes left of this first half. Brilliant strike. Gets the rebound from Brad Guzan, and we're winning this game 1-0. It's not been deserved, really. It has been quite a balanced game. They've had a lot more of the ball. They've had loads of it, really, compared to us. But we have capitalised on the 1 or 2 chances that we've had, and we're winning the game 1-0. And that is it for the first half. Still winning the game 1-0. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. It's a big game, this one. And I'm pretty sure Aston Villa will have a couple more decent chances. Then what I'm going to do, first of all, is quickly change it round. I don't want to sub Yaya Toure off straight away. So I'm going to change it around, put him in midfield, see whether he improves like that. But no actual substitutions yet. If it doesn't improve, and if it is just Yaya being pretty poor, then we will sub him off. They're certainly pressing them really out of the pitch here. They're struggling to get out. And they are trying to play their way out, but they keep on going backwards. It's a very strange one. We have Bridcut really pushing forward for us, which has been working very well. Now we just need to try and win back the ball, but they don't seem to be making any mistakes at the moment. Oh, Bridcut winning it back brilliantly off Baker, who has lacked a bit of quality, and that's an obvious pullback. That's got to be a card, surely. And the referee's not going to give anything. And we won't take it short. There's no real options there. That's disappointing. I was hoping. I mean, we're 35 yards out. That was a big chance for us. And there wasn't really anyone to play it to. It's very disappointing that we didn't get more from that one. We are going to try. I think it's a bit too far out. We'll go short. I don't really like having shots from nowhere. And that has just come to absolutely nothing. That's pretty poor in the end. Just trying to pass the ball through into the box, but it didn't quite work out. And I suppose a shot really wouldn't have helped us too much either. Aston Villa's first chance in absolutely ages. Didn't realise they'd sign Arnautovic, but he is playing for them. And yeah, it has just gone straight to Butland, that chance, but they haven't been an hour and a half for absolutely ages. They've just kept the ball in their defence, playing some really sort of comfortable passes around the back as if they were winning 2 or 3-0. But yeah, certainly they haven't really threatened us in this half. No, in my luck though, they'll go score in a few minutes. And before they do score, we are going to make some changes. We've got a game against Feyenoord coming up, I think, after this one. I'm pretty sure it's Feyenoord anyway. So we're going to have to rotate the team around slightly. We're going to bring on Wilson, who's actually got better finishing than I realised. 84 finishing isn't too bad. We're also going to take off Yaya Toure, who again has kind of just been lost in the game a little bit since we changed it round. So we're going to bring on Dele Alli for him. And I think the final change will be taking off Lewis Cook and bringing on Alex Moore, who hasn't had much of a run around recently. So hopefully that's going to improve things. Alex Moore, we all know, has got a brilliant strike on him. So hopefully he can nick us a long-range goal. Great to Galloway. This is a good chance for us. 88th minute now into the box. It's not a great ball in from Galloway. Should really be a lot better than that. And it looks like we're coming to a stage now where we should really be seeing the rest of this game out. But look how few players we have back. We need to make sure there's 3 minutes added on time. We need to make sure we can take a 1-0 win here. Doesn't look like we're going to have another chance to score. And they're going to have a cross. Galloway going to sort that one out, surely. Oh no, it's come back out. Onto the edge of the box. Anything can happen here. Oof, brilliant block. Oh, what a save, Jack Butland. Out for a corner. Let's hope it goes straight to him again. Brad Guzan's in the box. And Natovic to take it. And it has gone straight to him. We can just hold that one. In fact, but just because Brad Guzan's out of his goal, we're going to have a bit of a go here. If I can hold on to the ball. Wilson. Oh, no, not great on his left foot. That's a shame. I'd have liked to have got a second from that. And that is it. We have won the game 1-0. The 3 points is the main thing, obviously. We've not won in a little bit now, so I'm very happy that we've got ourselves a win. That's 3 points in the bank. You can see the possession. They're completely dominated, but in terms of chances, didn't do a lot. And that could push us up as high as about, 6th now, I think? Something like that. We'll have to wait and see, obviously, depending on other results in the league. We'll quickly have a look. That pushes us up to 7th place, which is pretty good. We've got the same amount of goal difference as Norwich there, which is quite good. On the same points, there's quite a few different teams. And bearing in mind, we are only 5 points off Chelsea, who are top. So, pretty decent from us so far. And you can see that Villa have gone down to 19th. Bournemouth are bottom of the league, haven't won a game yet in their first 8 games. Still got a game in hand though, so it's not as bad as it might seem. And Czech Republic want me. I am just going to reject that one straight away. Not too interested in that job. And Rossetti is disappointed not to start against Aston Villa. So that's just the way it is with some of these bigger games that we have to get ourselves wins with. We can't really afford to play such a young player in goal. So we are going to quickly do some more player developments, and Rossetti will be one of the players involved in that. Hopefully get a couple of them up. And yes, Berahino's gone up to 82 overall. It's really good news for us. Very high quality player now. And Lewis Cook's moving slowly towards 78 overall. And yeah, that looks really good at the moment. Okay, now into the game against Feyenoord at home. We are currently 3rd in the table, so we need to try and get ourselves into that 2nd position. We've obviously got 6 games in total, so 4 more left. Possible 12 points to get, so we do still have a chance of getting first. We are obviously 5 points behind the top of the group, so we do need to get ourselves a win here, definitely, to be able to do that. I've changed around the team. I've brought on Rossetti as my keeper, which is a little bit risky in such a big game, but hopefully he'll do a good job. He's 6'3", so he's quite tall. Gomez at left back, who hasn't played in a little while, so I thought I'd try him out. He's better at crossing also than Galloway. And I've also put Bridcut centre mid with Yaya Toure at centre mid. Batista on the right hand side, who comes in for Meunier, who is a little bit tired, and Gray, who I've had to keep in due to his performance in the last match. I can't really afford to drop him. And yeah, let's go with this game now. Hopefully it's going to be enough to beat Feyenoord, but it's going to be a tough match as ever. So it's going to be a very close one, I'd imagine. Here we go, tough game against them. Hopefully Yaya Toure can have an improved match, otherwise it's going to have to be the case that I drop him and I start to play Dele Alli more often. So if he doesn't have a good game here, that will probably happen. Hopefully, though, he can play a bit better and get himself playing in better positions and that sort of thing on the ball more as well. And I'm hoping for a good start against Feyenoord. Yeah, I guess keeping up with him well. Can't prevent the cross, though. It's gone into the area, and Yedlin's done well there to jump with the attacker, and it can be cleared. We have started this game off quite well, actually. We've looked a lot better than the last game in terms of the way that we've played so far. Hopefully that can result in a couple of goals, but we'll have to wait and see. Berahino trying to get a shot away again gets blocked. Batiste wins it back brilliantly. Can he play through Berahino? He's trying to. Berahino, and it's a good save from the keeper. Maybe should have done a bit better with that finish though, Berahino, if we are being a bit critical. It is a very good chance for him to score, and I've completely done the wrong thing there. I was meant to change kick taker, it hasn't worked. Lewis Cook will take a hit though, and it's bounced towards somebody, and I thought that'd gone in. What happened there? It was offside. I have no idea what happened, because I took a look away from the screen for a split second, and it has bounced to somebody there at the back post, not really too sure who it is, and I think it was called offside. Really strange one. For me, it looks like it had gone in, but clearly not. And that is it for the first half. Still drawing the game 0-0. Not loads of chances for us. They're kind of in half chances, really, most of the time. We are going to keep it exactly the same. But again, it's kind of a case that we're struggling to break them down a little bit. We are obviously not getting on the ball as much as we would normally on a lower difficulty. But that's pretty much what you'd expect, to be honest. So, yeah, we are struggling to really create too many chances. So it might be a bit of a tough match, this one. Okay, time to make some changes. Not a lot's happened, really, since the first half, to be honest. So we are going to make some changes now. We are going to take off Batiste, who is really struggling now with tiredness. So we're going to take him off, and we'll bring on Wilson, I think. It's tough. We don't have loads of wide players on the bench. Sabrino's mainly the only other option I've got. I think I'm also going to bring on Galloway, bring him on, and maybe... I mean, who's best to play there? I think we'll go Galloway at left mid, or left attacking mid, whatever you want to call it. But certainly we are going to be struggling for other players that can play out wide at the moment. So we are going to, I think, other than that, do nothing else. Sabrino, he can play out wide. It's just whether we want someone that's 6'1" out wide. I think we're going to have to go with it, aren't we? I think... Do I maybe take off Berahino and bring on Sabrino? I think that's what we're going to have to do, and swap it round like that. That makes the most sense to me. We'll have to wait and see, though, how we get on. Bridcut plays it out wide to Grays. There's a good chance for us. Grays going to look for Bridcut, and that's an awful strike, but falls to Bridcut. Nice little back heel to set it up. 9 minutes left. The subs haven't been brought on yet, but now's the chance to bring them on. Bridcut, the captain, scores. Don't know why he's the captain. I don't think I've done that. But anyway, we have scored with 9 minutes left. Brilliant stuff. Lovely little break here. Brilliant pass. It just about falls to him. We obviously get very lucky with that little back heel towards Bridcut to put into an empty goal. But I think we deserved it there. That was a good chance for us, and it was an awful strike from Bridcut initially. He does get rewarded with his hard work going forward with a goal, so that is great stuff. The fresh legs are on now, and hopefully we can see the rest of the game out. Okay, now a change in what we're going to be doing. We're going to have, I think, this as my new formation. I'm pretty sure that's what we'll go with anyway, and hopefully that's going to work. Galloway's now at left back. Gomez comes into centre back. He can obviously play there, and I think that's the best way of doing things. Yeah, I think we'll actually just quickly swap Congola around. But Wilson is now on the left, Sabrino up front, so it's a really changed team for these last 6 minutes, but they're very important. Hopefully we can get something from it with this long ball up. Was that offside? No, you can't do that. You can't pull it back for an injury like that when we're on the break. That is unbelievable. And they've passed it back to us. I mean, it's killed some time, but you can't do that, surely. Not when we're through on goal. That's a really poor decision from the referee. Good tackle from Yaya at this late stage. Hopefully that's not a red. I doubt it will be, to be honest. If it is, then that... Okay, that is a red card. Ah. Oh, okay. Well, at least Dele Alli can play. That's the main thing. The win here is the most important thing, even if we have to get everyone sent off. But yeah, I don't think it was a red for me. It was from behind, but I don't think it's a usual red card, that one. We're on the break here, and that is it. We've won the game 1-0. Yaya will miss the next game or two, but that's fine. We've got Dele Alli that can play anyway, so it's not really much of a miss for us. Gives him a bit of a rest, if anything. He's not been too good for us. We've got the 3 points, so that's a huge 3 points. Yet again, 2 wins in 1 episode. That hasn't happened in a while now. Yeah, great results for us in this episode. We've got a game against Newcastle coming up. I'm tempted to sim it in this episode, but I don't really want to mess it up after such a good first 2 games in this episode. I think simming it now would probably result in a loss, so we won't bother doing it just yet. We'll wait until the next episode, and then we might actually be able to have enough time to play the game. Okay, quick look at the league table before we end the episode. We're currently 9th in the league on 14 points. If we do beat Newcastle, then we'll obviously go above them, but we'll actually possibly go as high up as 5th place, so that could be pretty good for us into the European spots. And yeah, looking very strong. It's very tight, isn't it? If you look at 11th place Leicester City, they're only 6 points off second place, which is pretty incredible. There's 6 points difference between 17th and 2nd. A really incredible season at the moment. Aston Villa on 6 points. They're only 11 points behind second place, so anything is possible still. And yeah, we are certainly getting very bunched up in the middle of the table. In fact, throughout the table, to be honest. It's just Chelsea getting a little bit of a lead over Arsenal now, 5 points in front of them. But that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If we could go hit 25 likes on this video, it would be absolutely brilliant. And if you could also go subscribe, that would be great. And hopefully we can get a few new subscribers. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time, and goodbye.